Hey y'all, so in today's video I'll be showing you 3 different ways of how to style a coffee bar. You don't always have to have the most expensive or a bunch of different decor items to get your space looking cute. I'm going to show you how to switch it up fairly inexpensively for each season. So stay tuned and you'll see 3 different examples for styling your coffee bar for the Valentine's Day season. The first thing I'm going to do is remove all of the stuff that's left over from the winter decor. I already started because that stuff is over here on my dining table. But I'm going to finish removing everything and give everything a good wipe down, and we'll come back when it's time to start adding all of the pieces. So when I start to decorate the space, first I want to put down the essentials, the things that you have to have. So for the coffee bar, it would be, of course, the coffee pot, the coffee and creamer, and I add cookies. You don't have to have cookies or sweets, but that's just the way I like to have mine. So I'll have oatmeal cookies with my coffee most of the time. And you have to have your cups. I do it this way to make sure I have enough room for everything. I don't want to put all of the decor out and then realize I don't have room for the main pieces. So I like to put the main pieces out first and then build around it. So now that I have my main pieces out, the last thing that I would add that I have to have, as you know, with my coffee would be my oatmeal cookies. So I keep them in a glass jar. The coffee and the creamer are in apothecary jars, and to just give it a different shape, I chose this glass jar. It was only like $3 from Walmart, and this is the jar that our cookies go in. So every time we redo the coffee bar, whether it's restyling it or restocking, we choose a different cookie, and the one we go with most often are the iced oatmeal cookies. A lot of the times, you know, I thought because these are like old-fashioned type of cookies that they would be reserved just for me, just for when I'm having coffee or my guests have coffee, but no. My son will come over here and eat the oatmeal cookies, you know, just as a snack. I'm thinking he would prefer Oreos or something of that nature. He comes right over here and will have himself some of these oatmeal cookies. That's why the bag was already open, because before I started recording, he came out here to get him some. So I have the essentials down, and now I'll start to add the decor pieces. The biggest decor piece will be the wreath. So I'm going to show you all maybe 4 or 5 different ways to style it, going from, you know, all the way glam, all the way overboard, to very simple. You don't have to have every piece I'm going to use. You know, you just go in and you invest in a couple essential styling pieces, and you could use them throughout your home. So for me, an essential styling piece, believe it or not, would be a lantern or a bird cage, because the possibilities are endless as far as what you can put in them. So this is the lantern or bird cage that I'll be using with the coffee bar. So this will be my centerpiece for the top shelf. When I did my coffee bar for the winter, I used a hurricane, and I filled it, you know, with winter items, pine cones and what are these? Pine cones and ornaments. But this time I wanted to switch it up, so I'm not going to use the hurricane. I'm going to use the bird cage. Now, if you don't have a bird cage and you just have a hurricane, you could still use this as your centerpiece, and you just would probably fill it with flowers for Valentine's Day, or either some type of heart vase filler. It's up to you. But because I wanted to, you know, change up the look, I'm going to use my bird cage. Switching up the garland, the plates, and the napkins is one of the cheapest and cost-effective things that you can do to change your area. Right here, I just decided to add some flowers. Flowers are not just for entryway tables and things of that nature. Flowers can bring life to any area, so, you know, it's your home. Let's have fun with it. So guys, this right here is look one. I added the bow to the wreath just for the pop of contrast. The plates and napkins are down at the bottom, and on the top row I added the stirrers, the flowers, and the candy. Now we're going to move on to look two. Okay guys, and look two, this is just to show you that you do not have to have a lantern or a bird cage to make your area look pretty. Here I just added the 2 candles at the top, and instead of using the 2 Target dollar spot mugs on the top, I put it down here on the bottom, so it's being used as one of the coffee cups.
So this is look 3. We put the candy and the straws back in the clear cups. We added candles to the shelf, and then we left our flowers in the lantern or the bird cage. So I think this is probably my favorite look, just because it incorporates the lantern and the candles. So that will be the top shelf, and then when you come down, the wreath is still gone. And then our bubblegum machine is just over here by the cups. We didn't change any of this. So this is the third look.
Okay guys, so this is the 4th and final look. I love that one the most because it utilizes the jars, the cups, and the lantern. Which one out of the 4 looks was your favorite? Thank you so much for watching, and if you've subscribed, thank you for joining our family. If you haven't, we would love to have you. Bye. Be blessed. Do I have enough?
No. No.
That's enough.
No, it's not.
Kiss. Really? That's
Yes.
how you gonna act?
Yes, that's
You
how.
sleep in my bed every night, but now you want to act brand new? Come here, let me brush your hair.
Yes.
Back up. Let me brush it.
He's terrorizing me, guys.